I like to know where people stand so I know how to treat you accordingly.
They be trying to do it, I'm just doing me. Yeah. I be working hard and they just want it free.
Be competitive with yourself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jsean for another quick and cool pickup. It's been a little while. I've been kind of on a little hiatus. I've been doing a little move. So with that being said, I just want to get right to it. And here we have, I don't know which one it is, but they're going to be two XS Maxes. I'm sorry, XS Max. XS Max is what I already have. This is the 13 Max Pros. So don't actually have a knife on me, but we're going to see which one is which. There's two different colors. One is the gold and one is the graphite. So let's just see how they look. As you see the first one, one thing I don't like is how they're not including bricks anymore. I understand that you're saving on cost, but I'd rather have the cost a little higher and they kind of include all those things right in the jump. I don't want to go through and get something else. I'm not gonna lie, right off the initial impression, this thing is, it's not that the phone is that big, but you can tell it's more hefty because the 12 is very lightweight, but these cameras are super huge. On other videos, I never noticed how big these actually were, but these things is huge. And I almost feel like you got to be careful so you don't mess it up. So let me just, I don't even want to lay it down. They're still doing the Lightning and USB-C. And that's really pretty much it. Let's get right to number 2. And this one is going to be mine. So if, depending what you have right now, they have a nice rebate going on where you can trade in your old phone depending on what it is. Like I said, we have XS Maxes and they're giving a substantial amount back. It's like $1,000 towards the price, which ends up being a good deal because you're not really paying that much for this at all. This one with something more subtle. I did the silver last time when I wanted to get the black, and I realized after the fact, I don't know if that's what it was, but I felt like I was hitting, my service was kind of lacking. So let's see how this is. And I always used to think it was because of the chrome edges or the stainless steel, whatever. I thought it was interfering with the signal, but I'm not really sure. But I've always had issues with this. And I will say without a case, it feels really nice, but it is slippery. So let's take a look at the difference in size. I like the square even though it looks like an older iPhone, I just feel like it's easier to grip. It's not that much bigger. It's just a little bit. Thickness wise, it is a bit bigger, but those cameras are huge. I don't know what this is. I guess this is to make sure you lay it in correctly. So it actually came with this as well. If you see this, they say it's not going to interfere with the flash or anything weird like that. I guess we'll see. I got a little dust on here already. I normally don't use stuff like this. It's kind of thick. It's just like plastic. Now, I don't know if I'm going to end up leaving this one on. This thing is huge. This joint make it seem even bigger. And on top of that, I feel like, I don't know, it's just a bit much. It's going to protect the lenses, but still it's like, if the lenses are decent for being on a device, I feel as though it's going to maybe mess up the quality. It might mess up the quality of the actual lenses. So I'm not sure how I feel about this, but this bump is huge. Now to go with it, I might end up taking those off because I don't really trust myself without it. If you get a bumper, make sure you have the ones that's on the edges here. Don't get the one that's super thin. You got to have some with a little extra bump because if you do drop it, it will help you out a lot. and it still fits with this protector on it. It's not blocking it. It was a snug fit though. Let me see. So if you're not worried about this right here, the case itself is a little protruding. So you're not gonna, if you lay this down, it's basically gonna block the lenses from getting hit directly, I believe, or it's gonna help out. But if you're very paranoid and you like to throw stuff in your pocket and stuff like that, you might want to just go ahead and add both. Actually, I'm starting to think that the protector is blocking it. Might have to put it on after the fact. Let me see. I don't know. I feel like this isn't nicely fitting. It feels like it's not fitting right on the edges. It's kind of hard to tell. I can tell that this already fogs up the lens. Just putting it on top. My bad. This is pretty drawn out. Yep, my case don't fit. Figures. It's always something. Just off the initial impression, just based on just how it looks, definitely like it. I'm getting used to larger devices now, where that's not that big of a deal. There are times where I feel like I wish I had something smaller, but at the end of the day, it's a bigger battery also, and I tend to go through them. So this is the difference between the gold, space gray. These are the cases. Seem to be a hit or miss. I mean, one of the two. I gotta send this one back. These just came with it. I don't know if I'd keep this on here or not. Screen protector's cool. Let me see. Screen protector came with 2 of the lens covers, and it gave me 3 of the protectors itself. That's pretty much it. Not really much to say about it. Now I gotta wipe this out, send it in, and I'll be uploading shortly once I get everything back in order. And make sure you do everything at your top level. Remember, you're in no competition with anybody except yourself. So make sure your next move is your best move, or at least your better move. Until next time, later.